Something I've been thinking about while we've been home during this time of isolation is just, what can I accomplish during this time that's gonna be meaningful? Nature keeps going and it's blooming, and in the midst of a pandemic, nature just doesn't even care. It's really a time of reflection and compassion and a time to reprioritize what's important in life right now.
Reflections on the water of you close to me.
And of course, enjoying my most favorite pregnancy food, watermelon, and trying to get as much hydration in as possible.
Now you are someone I rely on.
For workouts, I'm definitely starting to slow down, and I've been doing the pregnancy project from Tracy Anderson, as well as this preparation yoga from spinningbabies.com, getting me ready for birth. I'm also taking the time to organize and clean what I normally don't always have the time to do. And I'm taking some time to reread dfFVY because we're going to be using that technique again with our new baby. I also really like this postnatal depletion cure. I highly recommend it if you're having a baby or if you've just had a baby. And I'm rereading this again because it just helps you get rid of fear connected to birth. I got some questions about what parenting books I like to listen to, and I'm all for respectful parenting, treating our child as if they are a whole human, even at whatever age they're at. So these have been really helpful to me, and I wanted to share them with you as well.
Like ivy crawling up the wall, we need to feel the sun. Cause we've grown cold from contact love.
Our apple tree, I think, is finally gonna produce an apple or two this year. The blossoms are absolutely gorgeous.
Maybe I've ignored the sun.
And it's been wonderful to spend time with my sister, who is also home with us.
Tend to romanticize. And maybe you tried too many times to tell me you're done just getting by. Can we fall back to place? Can we find another way? And maybe honestly, it is the
dinner we made these cauliflower wings, and they're so good. This is not my recipe, but I'll leave a link down to the recipe in the description. We've had these quite a few times and they're really nice.
To the water where we used to lay.
When it tastes, the clothes always good.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to check in here in this video and just talk a little bit of where I'm at headspace-wise with this pregnancy. Being pregnant in the middle of a pandemic has been a little different than the first time around. I think this pregnancy has been different anyways because when I have a toddler that I'm running around and playing with and taking care of all the time, definitely you don't have as much time to focus on the pregnancy. So what I've been trying to focus on recently is just that this pregnancy is coming to a close in a few months, and I want to prepare my mind for the labor, for the birth, and for the delivery, and I just want to give the baby the attention it deserves in my womb and just get myself mentally prepared. Chris and I always wanted to know the gender, and it's really funny that this has kind of happened in this time because we haven't been able to go get the ultrasound to find out what the sex will be, and just really changing my mind about what that means, because honestly, really nothing does change. If we know the gender or if we don't know the gender, we're still doing the same things. We're still using Eli's hand-me-downs. We're still gonna be doing diaper-free, and mostly the baby is going to be wearing the same things, whether it's a girl or a boy. We're still gonna be having the baby sleeping in the same location, so it really doesn't matter. So changing my frame of mind for that has kind of really opened me up to, it's possible we may not know the gender until we have the baby, and it's actually something that might be a wonderful surprise. So before all of this happened, of course I was planning on having a home birth anyways, but now regarding the appointments with my midwife, it's a little bit different. I haven't seen my midwife physically in about 2 months, but what we're doing is telemedicine, which is basically like FaceTiming our appointments. And so she's dropped off this box, and I have a little Doppler in here, and I have little pee sticks and a blood pressure cuff. And when we do our meetings online, we listen to the baby's heartbeat with this, which is pretty cool. The last time we did it, I found it immediately.
There it is. It is. Oh.
Do you hear the baby?
Słyszę cię?
Touch the belly. I have these little pee sticks, which I show her what the colors are, and she has a chart to look at them to make sure all my levels are good. I know there's a lot of things that are tested on there, but I'm not sure what they all are. And then I have a measuring tape to measure the measurement of the baby. So in one way, it's really crazy because it feels like you're kind of doing this alone, but in the other way, I feel really peaceful about it still. I never would have thought that I felt so peaceful to just do this so like without any supervision. And obviously I still definitely want my midwife at the birth because I don't think I'm ready for a free birth yet, but I'm looking forward to making it a peaceful environment, and I'll do another vlog when it gets closer to the labor about what I'm preparing for the actual home birth. But right now I'm just trying to clear my mind and get mentally focused and in the right frame of mind for the birth coming up. So of course, things that I'm doing and have been doing throughout the pregnancy are trying to eat very healthfully, make sure that I drink enough water, especially now I'm starting to feel like I need a lot more hydration, and the baby is just really taking a lot of my water. So trying to have lots of fresh air and sunshine and hydration, a little bit of working up a sweat, a little bit of stretch, and a little bit of walking, and just taking that time alone to just have a moment to myself, a moment to the baby in my womb. I feel that is really important to me right now, and it's something that I want to honor. At this point in the pregnancy, I feel a little bit more stress coming on, so I'm trying to make it a point to just completely at least have one moment a day by myself where I can completely let go. And I haven't been really emotional, but a couple emotional days have come up, and it's always a tendency of mine, if I feel like I want to cry, to just hold it in. So I'm trying to just tell myself, if I need to cry, just cry, let it out. It's good to cry. Crying is actually healing, and we release stress hormones through our tears, which is pretty interesting. So I've definitely given in to the crying if I feel like I need to cry. When I was pregnant with Eli, I feel like we were always just praying over the baby and talking to the baby in the womb. And because just life has been so busy, I feel like I haven't had that moment with this baby. So I'm really trying to take the time to talk to the baby, let him know or her know that everything's okay, and pray. And then I'm just really trying to visualize this labor. A lot of things took me by surprise the first time with the labor and the birth and the delivery and the postnatal recovery. And so just kind of knowing what's coming and just getting my mind prepared is so important to me at this stage. So the books that I mentioned before, I've been finding really helpful to just reread Diaper Free, reread Orgasmic Birth, and reading for the first time the Postnatal Depletion Cure, which has been a really informative book, and I really feel like I was quite depleted in a lot of ways the first time around. So just trying to be proactive with those kinds of things has been really helpful. And a podcast that I wanted to mention that I really enjoy, it's called Yoga Birth Babies with Deb Flashenberg. She has so many birth workers on there, very professional. They deal with a huge range of topics regarding labor, regarding birth, regarding even how it is right now in these times that we're living in. And possible, situations that may occur just under the circumstances that we're at when it comes to your birth, whether in a hospital or at home, as well as talking about postnatal care. So I've really been enjoying that. I've been listening to it every single night when I put Eli to sleep, and it's just kind of helping ease any fears and just get me mentally prepared. Another thing that I've been trying to incorporate more is taking a nice bath whenever I can. Maybe it's not every day, but a couple times a week with some Epsom salts. Just relax my body, have the magnesium flowing in my body, helping me sleep better because I am waking a lot at night to pee and I'm thirsty, and then Eli's waking up, so there's not a lot of great sleep happening for me right now. So whatever I can do to just kind of calm down and just get ready for this baby, that is what I am doing. So I will of course give you guys an update when it comes closer to how I'm preparing and where we're at in the world with this whole situation and how it will be when it gets closer. My due date is August 1st. Of course, it could be before that, it could be after that. We never know, but I am excited. We're all excited to meet this new little baby that's gonna be in our family. And so we just wanna be ready as much as we possibly can and give space for this baby to come into the world in a peaceful, happy home. So as this video comes to a close, I just wanna pose the question to you. What do you want to have accomplished during this time? Leave a comment down below if you feel like sharing with me. I'm very curious about where everybody is in their headspace right now. Please like this video because it really helps my channel out, and go ahead and subscribe so you know when I've got a new video coming up and you don't miss out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.